Okay, hello and welcome. I hope this music is not too loud for you, everyone, because I'm actually not sure how high volume is up for it. But welcome anyway. Yes, welcome in another another chapter of Cookie Break. Oh, sorry, I need to hide my YouTube. And of course, with me is the pretty and smart, as always, Horpina.
Hi guys, hello.
Yeah. Can you say one more sentence so I can set up our volume?
Yes, right now I'm the prettiest, I'm the wisest of them all.
I wanted to ask you how was your day going, but yeah, you can be the prettiest and the smartest in the world. So yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, I think
Thank you.
everything is set up here. So welcome again in another chapter of Cookie Break. And let me know, guys, what you think about the music in the background, because right now I couldn't find actually, I would say, proper music for kinda, podcast about everything. And I'm not even sure if we should have music. What do you think?
I think we need our own theme.
Our own theme.
Theme, yes.
Yeah, and who's gonna make that? Like,
I don't know. We might know some people soon.
Like this costs money.
Okay, maybe we'll. I don't know. I will.
Maybe one day
start our trust fund
but you want like the theme for the whole for the whole show, or just for the intro, like at the beginning, like
both.
Something
I like both.
Both.
Yes, I like both. Maybe at first, maybe for the intro.
Intro sucks. No. Nobody is doing it.
I mean, I'm watching YouTubers who are doing it. I mean, who have intros. So
yeah, it's like what, 2 seconds?
Yeah, even so, it's cool.
No. It's actually old. How to say it? Like, it was popular back in days,
So it's old school,
yeah,
almost like
school.
us.
But no, it's old school, like 10 years old, not that kind of old school.
I disagree. Well, anyway, I think it's a great idea, and I will make it happen.
I don't know. Right now there is a music from our DnD session, so I guess somebody will like it. Yeah. But right now it's too much action-packed, like the track right now. So
intense music. Yeah. That's fine. I love your music, by the way. Oh yes, because we were talking about the DnD and our games. Well, we are playing right now. So if you watch Pelican, then you know he's streaming a D&D game.
Oh,
and I'm the player. So this Monday we'll start.
No, this Monday, campaign. So tomorrow, so 18th of November, guys. If you will watch it anywhere else or anywhere later, it will be put on YouTube. So look forward for our link and new channel towards this completely new campaign. But yeah, go on. Sorry.
Yeah, that's fine. Give us your feedback, because it's I think it's really important to see how we are doing. We're not professionals by any means, but we're trying. We're doing our best. And Pelican here, I probably say it to you multiple times, but I really like the kind of music you're choosing for our sessions. It's pretty amazing how intense it is. I like the sound effects you're using. We had this one, let's call it episode, or this session.
Episode.
Yes, when you where you use the sounds of the dragon flying by.
Yeah.
And I remember I was confused for like 20 minutes straight, and I was wondering if this is the part of the track, or is it
something else? Yeah.
Because no one in the party was reacting to it the way I was reacting to it, and I was really confused. But it was amazing.
Yeah, so, I always like doing it, because I know that you will notice. Maybe not at the beginning, but sometimes you will notice this. I kind of even have a problem with come up with the ideas like that, because most of the times I have it in the moment, and then when I am just running a session, I am like, shit, I need to look, dragon sounds effect, like going to YouTube, downloading it. Yeah. And
I thought it was prepared before.
No.
Oh my god.
Most of this stuff, it's not like prepared, but for this dragon effects, I think I was looking for something else, and then I just stumble during maybe with this with the explosion effect that we have last The last
Right, I
campaign,
remember.
it was doing on the. I was trying to find something on the spot. That's why it was so loud, because I wasn't sure actually what. Yeah,
Okay. Oh,
it
I
shouldn't.
remember.
Yeah, because it is
But it was
especially.
good. It was loud, but it was good.
Thank you.
Like explosion should be. So
Oh yeah, because this is actually hard to even find something really specific. Because back then I was looking for a sound, of the earth trembling, like you are not, you shouldn't hear the explosion, but rather building moving, like the dust is coming on your head or something like that. So a little thing like that. It's actually hard to find specific sounds for the sessions. But yeah, I really like doing them.
yeah, I
Like
think it's brilliant. It's really add to the whole the
experience.
vibe. Yes, experience. Like, thank you. Yeah, that's the word I was looking for. Yeah, to the whole experience. And this is our subject today. We will be talking about different because I'm not only a player. I also run my own game. Oh my god, it will be like 2 years ago, I think,
Or even more.
or more.
More.
Or
Three
yes,
3 years ago.
yeah. So right now I'm a player.
Because we were playing
and-
in my old apartment, and right now I am from
yes.
2 years. Yeah.
Oh my god, the time flies.
Damn, we're
Well,
old. Yeah.
yes, we are. And anyway, I would like to compare our experiences and what we like to do as a dungeon masters.
Oh yeah, because right now we can even talk about 2 of my campaigns actually, because
Yes.
they ended kind of
That's
in the
right.
middle, but no worries there.
Well, it's always a tragedy because it happened to me too. But well, anyway, I think I'm better now. I know what I did wrong,
Oh,
and
I was thinking
know
you would just say I'm better than you.
you're better than me.
No, that you would say that you're better
Oh.
than you, than me. You know.
No. I don't think so. To be honest, well, I mean, I can see where I'm struggling and you're not, and when
I mean,
you know.
it's much better when you have as a DM experience when you play it as a player and when you are DMing, because then I think those people who are stuck as the forever DM are maybe not missing some points, but this is completely different angle when you are looking at the game from the
sure.
DM perspective and from the player perspective.
For sure. So, talking about perspective, what do you think? Well, let's see. Let's compare. Do you prefer to be a player or do you prefer to run the game?
Oh, run the game, definitely.
It is about control, or you're not playing God?
It's not about control, but I like I would say, back end of this, the whole thing, like, building plots, like making up this story, making up new characters for the story to develop, and I kind of like to, even when I'm creating something, even twist like the expectations, let's say, or how to say, there's a word for it.
Yes, I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, and basically just twist the story a little bit, and I just have more fun from building.
Exceed the expectations. That's the word.
No.
I think.
It was about like, let's say. Oh, let's say there is I don't know. We have fantasy world, and it's everybody knows that, I don't know, goblins are lie to you. And I like to just twist this expectation. No, they are not lying here, that kind of... I just forgot the word. Yeah, because there's words for it. Like, no, it's not bend the rules. It's like... Oh, gosh.
Change, maybe? A little bit? Well, when you're looking for the word, I will
stereotype.
Say...
Oh, yeah, I forgot the word. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, or, even this cliche in stories like... you don't need to save the princess, like the princess is the one who is saving, or let's just say it like that. And it's much better for me to build it, but I would want to play, actually, to build the character and like just focus on the one guy and just make take some decisions.
We can always switch anytime you want. If you want to take a break, I will be happy to run the game. So you're saying that you would like to, but you don't really want to. I think I will.
Yeah, I'd
You
like
know
to,
what?
but I would like also to run a campaign.
Oh, right. So that's fine. I think it's doable. I remember I didn't like it. I was feeling, when I first tried to be a DM, I was really, I thought I was really struggling because I didn't know how to do it, if I'm doing this correctly. Are my players even,
Enjoying
happy
it.
to, enjoying it, happy to play?
And
And
yeah,
I
just to
didn't,
paint the picture, guys, when the Herpina was running Kappa, it was like 8 players at the table. So
yeah.
yeah, it was actually,
Too much, I think.
yeah, it
I
was
don't.
too much.
I'm not. I wasn't at that time. I wasn't skilled enough to run the game for that many players, and it showed.
I think
Really,
nobody was ready because you were actually the beginner DM, we were beginner players, and basically nobody knew what to do.
that's right. And I think right now, if I had the chance to run game again, I think I would be much better at it. But answering my own question, I think I like to be a DM, but I do much prefer to be a player because I love to
Oh,
interact with the world. Yes, I like to focus on
so
my
we don't
advent.
need to change.
What? I
So we
mean,
don't need
because
to change.
no, because I have this idea in my head
Mm.
to run. I told you about it, Ravenloft.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. So yeah, I would really like to do it sometimes. Well, anyway,
Maybe we'll do some special chapters.
it would be so cool because I would like to make it so creepy, a little bit
Mm.
Silent Hill vibes, Resident Evil
Uh,
vibes, but in a fantasy world. So vampires, werewolves, ghosts.
I think there are
Uh,
zombies there too, so.
yes, they are. But if in this specific realm, well, there is let's see, sea of possibilities.
Mm.
Yeah. So DM for you, player for me. Maybe we can switch one day. We'll see. So what about how do you? I was always curious because we had many discussions about it in the
Mm.
past. How do you create the world? Because for me, it's I need to know everything from the start, literally from the moment God created the world, gods, let's say
Mm.
gods. Why?
Yeah, so
How
bon.
many of them? Why right now? Why we are here? The whole lore. I just need to create it. I need to know it.
I
Without
mean,
it,
I didn't create the world, so I was like, yeah, Faerun, I have everything ready there. Like, I don't need to come up with, whole pantheon of gods. Like, who have time
okay,
for that? Like, I mean, I like creating it, but I often, I am spiraling down into the rabbit hole, and it's actually kinda too easy for me to be sidetracked by things. Because when I am inventing, creating this stuff, I'm always thinking like, in I want it to be too logical, to the point when I am thinking, well, like, alchemic station cannot be in the basement because, well, you have these fumes, like you need to proper ventilation for that. That doesn't make sense to have it in the
oh
basement. And I'm like,
wow,
and fuck, where I put it, like, like thinking, like, how it would be logical way for people to, build a building like that, when it have this and have that, and I am like too much focusing, and I just get sidetracked. So I
okay,
don't bother with creating, whole worlds, continents,
oh,
countries, politics, because I think it's too much to handle at the beginning, and you don't need it at the beginning. You basically need to have a name for this country, kingdom, or whatever that
well,
the players are.
yes, that's just kinda true. I agree. To some degree, don't need to have everything figured out at
Yeah,
the
exactly.
exact moment. But I like to have the fundaments for the
Oh yeah,
story.
that's a different thing. But yeah, but
Mhm.
I am thinking like, let's start from the beginning. You are creating world. Okay, so how many gods you will have?
Well, I would say I like the. I don't like odd numbers, so I would say six. Or
Okay, six. Why
let's
six? If they are like attached to the, I don't know, maybe some
spheres.
no spheres. I wanted to say fire, water.
Elements.
Yeah, elements, or maybe to, the death, life, etc. And I'm like thinking, that doesn't make sense to have, God of Fire and God of Death. I need to...
But wait,
and right now
if
I
it
don't
ma-
need 6, I need 12 of them.
No,
And
no,
it's
no.
like,
If you
someone is more powerful than the other. How they become the gods? Are we the gods from the beginning? Or maybe they were mortals who will become the gods? Yeah.
I can see why you get sidetracked
Yeah,
right now.
yeah, exactly. And this is my, my way of thinking in that way.
Wait, okay. That explains a lot.
Yeah, that's why I
see
need
that-
my muse, my Natalie, who is helping me. Like, no, go to the
Oh,
point.
no. She is co-creating
Yeah, she
your
is.
campaign.
Definitely she is. Yeah.
So this is like
She's my shadow
she
DM,
should-
yeah. And I would
she
even say
should
more.
be-
I have more shadow DMs than you
should
think.
She should be put in the credits and credits of your every campaign. Just saying. Yeah, but she's great. I'm actually happy she's helping you. I'm not so happy when she's helping puzzles because I hate puzzles. And I don't want to.
Guys, they have cool puzzles with rhymes, with it was the poem. It was actually the poem with
was
rhymes,
so cool.
with everything, and they didn't solve it to this day. To this day,
I
it's
would
disgrace.
say I like to point out if the puzzles are not my strongest suit. I don't like to.
You're always speaking wrong choices.
I mean, I'm good at like the simplest of rhymes. Like you're asking, like the questions
What?
about something
Ipsy
doing.
dipsy, oompa loompa, yeah, that's that kind of puzzle.
I mean, yeah, because
Yeah.
it's logical. Like,
And guys, now I understand this all rules when saying like, when DM is creating puzzles, like puzzles for 4-year-olds.
Well, I mean, there are people who like it, and there are people like me who don't. So anyway, if you have someone in a party who enjoys puzzles, great. Make puzzles for them. I like creating ones, to be honest. I like to.
I would even say another thing, like, I think it's hard to actually create good puzzles for D&D game. Because, most of the things are happening inside your mind. So you can have either riddles, but they're to the extent easily solvable. And then you can have actually something to do with the description of the room, etc. I remember I give you one of them, and actually stole it from another campaign when you were facing the different figures with different weapons.
Right.
Not sure if you remember that one.
Oh. No.
When you come to the room with different figures or weapons.
Yes,
and
I
the
do
weapons
remember.
have the cool description, and
Yes.
you need to choose. And there was actually the riddle in the poem itself. Basically, it was you need to choose the weapon who actually is defeating all other weapons, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember.
But still, it's actually easily to distinguish because it is actually a cool riddle. Maybe you can use in your campaign. So basically, you are describing cool weapons like Killmonger 3000 or something like that. And then you are mentioning like this, maybe not the rusty sword, but the point of is you need to mention the sword who have the olive branch. Yeah, it was the olive branch, and then you need to put this olive branch in the hand of the statue because peace is the enemy of all warriors. It was something like that, I believe. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's super interesting.
Yeah, you did it. Like you solved this riddle.
I know.
You
I
played it.
remember. I'm just right there. At that time, I was super frustrated because it was a riddle. But
Yeah.
hearing your explanation, it makes sense. It's really cool.
It always makes sense. Like
I need to.
I'm diving so deep, guys, for you, and they're like, there was one session actually. There was like, wait, what the? And I'm like, what do you mean? What the fudge? Like, it's supposed to happen. Like,
Well, I mean, yeah. Okay, so we established that riddles not for me. Maybe.
and it's hard to do them. Actually, I would say it's hard to do them even when you are playing online on some TTRPG system, or maybe I don't know. There is something like who could help you actually navigate when you can, have some. Interactive stuff in the system that you are playing. Because when you are sitting at the table, well, what do you do? Like, there either will be riddle or...
Yeah, I think it depends
Or
because...
closed doors.
Sorry. Yeah. Some players really struggle. Sorry, really struggle with events
God.
that take time.
Oh yeah.
Like, you know, when there is no action and we kind of can
When you are
calm down a little. Yeah.
when you are
So
feeling you
when
need to
you
do something, but you are not
Mhm.
doing that. Yeah.
And I was feeling, I told you multiple times that I'm always feeling when the stakes are high,
Mhm.
I'm always feeling like
Do
I should,
everything.
yes, and make it quick. I cannot
Yeah.
stop and think because, but
Yeah,
I told you it was
but that's
your
the point.
fault.
Like you cannot like the be everywhere, right?
Yes, and I was always skipping the part when I should prepare myself for the eventuality
No.
of dying, and maybe
Yeah.
take care of
Spoiler.
this.
They died.
Yeah, we did. It was epic. It
It
was
could.
marvelous.
It could be. It could be epic.
Yeah, it could be epic. We established that it was tragic what happened to our party. Let's say maybe we will know their fates
Maybe one
one
day.
day, someday. You will think about something. Yeah. So anyway, I was really in a hurry to get to the point A when and B. Let's say from A to B. And it was because you didn't specify that we need to be in a hurry, but
But you felt you need to be in a
yes.
hurry. Yeah.
So I really like what I'm going to I would want to talk about the pacing of the campaign
Yeah.
because
And I think this is actually good topic you mentioned because it's really tricky to actually because as a DM I think you need to actually kind of be in the shoes of the player or maybe just talk with them about their feelings with
yes.
yeah, maybe even 15 minutes after each session to just know what they are thinking about what happened and what they need to do. Yeah, because
Yeah, pacing is everything because if you rush us
yeah.
too quickly, where let's say you have a campaign
Yeah,
split into
but
acts,
we
right?
can speak even about our campaign because I think I make a mistake when you were fighting one boss, and basically I
Oh,
just after that I faced you with another one, with the fight you couldn't win, and from my point of view it was completely logical for him to be there because he basically orchestrated the whole thing. But from the standpoint of the player, I think I should give you more time to, I don't know, whatever, collect the loot or something like that, to just.
I disagree.
Oh,
Let me say
really?
it. Yes, I think it wasn't your fault. It was our fault, players, because we had opportunity to prepare better, but like I said, we didn't. We just chose to head first
Straight
into
on, yeah,
stuff.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
yeah,
didn't
because
make.
you need to wait till the evening, actually, to go
Yeah,
there. Yeah,
and
yeah,
we didn't do anything. We didn't go to the market. We prepare. We have no
yeah. And you could,
pulling
you could go to
potion.
the Thieves Guild even.
Yes,
Yeah, yeah.
could do so many things and we just didn't because I don't know how the others felt, but in my head we didn't have time for this. We
Mm.
had to act, we had to do something, and when even
Because you think
to
even if you do
upgrade.
something there, probably something happened
Yeah,
there, and then we're gonna be late
yeah,
there. Yeah, yeah.
even to upgrade our gear.
Yeah, I feel
I
you.
might remember you. I had a crossbow you gave me,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, as a
Mm-hmm.
DM, and I didn't do anything with it. Like, I could maybe think or something. I played the artificial class,
Yeah.
and I just didn't. I didn't think about it, but I didn't think about it because I had this, imaginary clock on my head,
Mm.
and we needed to, okay, let's go, guys. We don't have
Yeah.
time. We need to do it. So I don't think it was necessarily your fault. I think it was our fault because we didn't stop and think. Okay, it will be probably a big battle. We probably should prepare something else than
Mm.
our basic abilities, and then we can fight.
Mm.
So I really, to be honest, I enjoyed when you did this because it was logical that the second boss will be waiting for us. I mean, they all were waiting for us. It was a setup. When you think
Yeah,
about
yeah.
it, we just went to a trap. It was, and we knew it. So I think stupidity was on our side in this one.
Yeah, because actually I wanted to just, uh, I would say, I think right now I kind of wanted to rush to the ending because I kind of felt that because at this point you actually have one adversary that you defeated, and then there was the second. And I felt that I need to introduce you to the true villain of the campaign that you need to, because I wanted to avoid the situation when you just defeat the second one, and I'm like, oh no, it was him all along. Like, guys, you just didn't realize that. And I was thinking like how I can actually set it up so you can actually have so you can have like everything at once, kinda. And I was thinking about that way when I kind of designed the whole encounter that never happened.
Don't tell me. Maybe you will use it again. Maybe you will use it.
It already happened, so I can tell you. Like,
okay.
Even if we like stop in the middle of this last session, the whole campaign, I'm still thinking what to do with the. Let's just say, because our new campaign have the theme of the Adventure/Heroes Guild, so I stumbled upon another logical, let's just say, problem. Because if there is one big bad, he was in Baldur's Gate, like, why this Brotherhood didn't intervene? Like, and I'm like, this is probably some problem like with MCU right now. Why Captain Marvel didn't help with the Chowtari invasion or something like that?
Yeah.
And I'm like, like, it is even supposed to, it is like, and I'm like,
But creating good problems for yourself. Why do you need to? I mean, let's say
because I think you will ask this question, and I need to have an answer for it.
Yeah, probably.
Even if you don't ask this question.
Let's say, and
I just feel like I cannot say, well, they were busy, And basically,
I like to think,
I need to think about consequences of you losing.
That's right. The world ending.
Yeah, this it wasn't world-ending threat because he wanted to do something else, but still, it's like, what happened?
Like to think. Yeah, I like to think when we're talking about the big bad, it's not always like the evil is never shouting from the top of the tower, "Hey, I'm evil."
Oh yeah.
So for me, it's logical that even if they,
I think somewhat it should be like that. But go on.
Yeah, so let's say the potential. Let's talk about the new campaign. Potentially, maybe the guild had some on their eyes on someone. Maybe he was a little bit fishy. Maybe they knew stuff. Okay, but they didn't know it was pure evil. Because when you talk about big bad, I'm thinking pure evil. I mean, the worst of the worst. No redeeming qualities. Nothing. Let's be honest.
Yeah, I even heard that the great villain is a hero in its own story.
That's right. So for me, it's actually when you're creating problems and at the same time you're trying to solve this. I know what you mean when you're saying, "Oh, what if they ask about it? What if they ask about this?"
Yeah.
And I need to have the answer. So for me, it's like, they didn't know. Nobody knew. Like, it was a secret. It was supposed to never came out. But something happened, and they, I don't know, they started to...
and the world need to react to it,
Yeah, investigation and stuff happened. So yeah, for me, it's not necessarily a problem, but do you do this to yourself often? It's it's not like...
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. So, I'm trying not to, because let's remember it's magic. Wait. So
check.
Wait.
Wait. Yeah, I know you can hear me. I just need to turn up my volume. Oh, that should be good, I believe. Oh, right now. Okay, go on. Sorry.
So what are you talking about? I believe that oh God.
Sorry,
I for what I was talking about? You distracted me of the microphone.
About creating the problems and having an answer for the questions that might never come to.
Yes. Oh, right. Because it's a land of magic. So to be honest, anything is possible. Even if you have magical means to do something, they also have magical means to counter that. So I don't like to run myself into a corner, especially when I get frustrated. And to be honest, I'm not looking for an answer that way, because I'm really angry at myself, and I need to take I need to take a pause and do something else, and then get back to my little problem. So yeah. Okay, so let's maybe quickly talk about characters, because in the world, when you're a player, you're responsible for yourself.
Yeah.
But when you're DM, well, you're responsible about the whole family
Oh
of
yeah.
of the NPCs, and every NPC should feel different, should be different. Maybe they have some of backstory of their own, or I don't know, a specific voices. I like the thing you did. You're doing it sometimes. It's really funny when you're giving your NPCs the funny gimmick.
Oh yeah.
They walk funny. They look at you funny way. They have a funny voice.
Because it's the way to you, for the player, to have this NPC more memorable. It's easier
Yes.
to remember about the guy who was uh, speaking something like that.
Yeah.
But for me it's hard to track actually what I did, because remember, beginner DMs make notes after every session what happened actually, because you can really actually get sidetracked, and then you forgot even what he was, or how he was thinking, or something like that. But yeah, I would say it's hard to create so many NPCs, but you always need to look at your players, because basically I found out, actually Natalie told me that your players. Do you think they will be interested in doing that? And I was like thinking, yeah, maybe you have right. Like, I cannot just do the thing, because I know them, and I know that they won't like the thing I came up with. And it is always the thing that
smart.
Yeah. Like, you need to know your target, basically, like marketing one-on-one. And by looking at your players, and if they like this Boblin the Goblin or anyone, then you can give them backstory. Not every NPC that you create need to have a backstory. Like, I would even say you don't need plenty of NPCs, basically. You can have...
What if... Okay, so do you have... Because I had this panic when you were in the city.
Oh, yeah.
And there were a lot of people, and someone asked, oh, I don't know, who is this merchant who is just standing in the corner and selling, I don't know, flowers? And I was like, I mean...
Yeah, he's a guy with the flowers, what do you mean?
A name and age? I mean, no, he does not... I don't know why he's selling these flowers right here in this place, in this... So I had a lot of... I don't necessarily...
There's a lot of improv in running campaigns.
Oh yeah, improv. I remember that, and I like it. I quite like it to improvise things.
Because but then you need to remember about this. That's why it's important to
That's why notes. But it gives me the idea that wow, this world is evolving even without me. I mean, I didn't plan for this NPC to be here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but
it's
now
amazing.
He is, yeah.
I love this game. I just love this game. This is amazing.
I mean, the opportunities that you can actually have with world building and what players can do, but I think it's still important even for the players that come up to an idea that, well, you can do everything, but that doesn't mean you should. You should still follow the plot. You know what I mean? Like, you can do everything you want, but you cannot be just murder hobo, like...
Ooh, that's big no. Yes, that's right. Because unless you're playing like antagonist party, in the...
I wouldn't say even about killing, but you should still be like, just following the game that DM prepared for you, because this is all that matters, because they set up an adventure for you, and well, you can go anywhere you want, but should you, like, this is really or maybe you want to play... Yeah, exactly.
I agree. No. I agree with what you said about the following. You're free to do a lot of things, but don't ruin, because you can easily ruin it for the DM and other players. So.
Yeah, because remember, besides you, there are other players who is playing, and DM is a player too, so
That's right. He's our god.
I mean, I wouldn't say a god, but...
I mean, you could kill us easily.
Yeah,
Like,
but I cannot just make you die. Like, that
oh
wouldn't
yeah,
make
I mean,
sense.
sure, if story-wise,
I wouldn't have players.
That's right. That
Yeah.
is true. But yeah, playing Dungeons and Dragons is fun. It's a great. I would say it's a greatest way to give to your creativity.
Yeah, and it's a shame that we discovered it so like late in our life, I would
Like,
say,
that's
because
right.
I remember like I think I once kinda started to playing because some kid on the block actually have his own. Not yeah, it was the let's just say a journal because I forgot how notebook. Yeah, notebook, but notebook that you can write in it. Notepad.
Yeah.
Notepad.
Oh.
Yeah, whatever. And he was saying he is playing DnD, etc. And I was thinking, whoa, that's so cool that you can create your character in this, in your own notepad.
Notepad. Anyway, something you can create.
Yeah, but later I didn't actually stumble upon, Dungeons and Dragons. Later on, it's not, it should be not, yeah.
Yeah, I think I don't even remember how I remember I started to watching Critical Role, but I don't remember why and how. Who I don't think nobody told me about it. I think I just saw something on YouTube, and it was funny to me. Funny interaction between characters, and this is how it started for me. So, and I started to buying. I remember I bought my first, campaigns
Beginner pack.
beginner pack or something like that, and I was excited because I have no idea what I was going to do and how to play and what to do. And then I invited you guys, 8 players, yes, and it was quite intimidating, to be honest. To start
It plays at the table, yeah. And we have some
nervous.
experienced players, yeah. And then you
Were
can.
You?
No, we have.
No,
we have.
I asked you if you were nervous when you started to run the game because I remember I was.
I was only once nervous, I think, yeah.
Yes, so I probably to my 5th or 6th session I was super nervous all the time.
I just watched it. I just watched what you did and basically just did the same thing.
I mean, I think.
Yeah, because I didn't read any book, guys.
Well, I think you did it. You learn, but you're doing this better right now, and I would like to see if I can run the game better than I would have.
I think I have this experience as a player, and that's helped a lot. To just to see, yeah. And I would say know your players. Know your players is the big important thing. But yes, we are running out of time, I believe, and we also need a topic for another chapter that will happen probably this week. Please remember, Pelican.
Yes.
Please remember to record this. So yes, guys. Today we were talking about Dungeons and Dragons. So remember about our new campaign.
Yes, thank you so much.
We'll probably drop a name for it on the channel in the next episode, or maybe you can also follow our channels right now. So remember, it's twitch.tv/Pelican, and Horpina still doesn't have her own social media. So
but I will soon, I think.
Maybe.
I hope.
Maybe one day.
Hope so, yeah.
So remember, follow...
sorry, yeah.
Go on.
No. I didn't to add anything. So remember about
following our channel, subscribing, or other things that might help us grow. And remember, leaving your feedback towards anything. Our audio, our faces, our music in the background, our picks or topics. Yeah, on topics. Yeah, whatever you feel like might help us. So take care, everyone.
Thank you so much.
And
bye.
See you next time.